So today's topic is, or today's subtopic is inter-process transfers. Okay, so this is type 2 sum of equivalent process questions. Now, what is the need for doing this inter-process transfer? What is the need of this? Obviously, there is some objective or some motive behind any variety that you are solving. Okay, like for when we did equivalent process costing, what was the reason for doing equivalent process costing? Obviously, it was for the purpose of completing the income. Okay, yeah. Now, what is this inter-process transfer zone? Now, sometimes what happens to students, what happens is, like for example, if there is a product, I'll just give an example. Yeah? Say if a finished goods, you are manufacturing finished goods, and say it goes through three process 1, process 2, process 3. So every process, there are process owners, मतलब people responsible for that particular process. When I say people responsible for that particular process, I mean the profits of individual process is fixed by the owner. Owner of the process, matlab the manager of the particular process. Yeah. So say for example, if in first process I make a profit of 3 per unit time calculated. Yeah. Second process, I make a profit of 4. And say in the third process, I make a loss of 1. ठीक है, अभी क्या हो जाएगा? 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 minus 1 is 6. तो मुझे प्रॉफिट तो अभी वो मिल रहा है, लेकिन देखो मेरा 1 रुपये का नुकसान हो गया, लॉस हुआ था प्रोसेस। ठीक है ना? तो अभी क्या होगा? ये जो प्रोसेस का ओनर है, इसका जो मैनेजर है, वो इसको पकड़ेगा कि व्हाट इज द रीजन बिहाइंड दिस प्रोसेस गोइंग टू लॉस। बिकॉज ओवरऑल मुझे लॉस नहीं हो रहा है, लेकिन ओवरऑल मेरा प्रॉफिट मार्जिन कम हो रहा है। यहाँ मैं 7 रुपये कमा रही थी, वहाँ मैं 6 रुपये। Is that clear? So every process owner is responsible for the profit or loss of that respective process. Am I clear to you about this? Just acknowledge it in the chat box. Am I clear about this, whatever I said? Okay. So, okay, thanks. Whenever one process transfers its output to the next process, it is transferred at a cost price. Okay, remember students, all these things for theory purpose. Yeah, in exam. But some companies have a system of transferring the output not at cost price but at price which includes some amount of profit. Okay, the main reason of adding the profit at each stage is to understand the individual profit contributed by each process so that the managers of the individual process can be fixed responsible accordingly. This is what I explained to you just now. Okay, in this kind of system, the important factor to be considered is that at the end of the year, if some stock remains in any of the process, then that stock should be recorded in the balance sheet at your cost price. Okay, excluding the profit charged in the earlier process. Okay, so you know what happens in these type of some inter-process transfers. We go with this formula C plus P equal to S. Right? Yeah. So we don't say selling price, but here we make process account in this format. Okay, we make generally in process account कैसे बनाते हैं? Quantity and amount column or quantity rate amount column, right? Yeah, but here we will prepare it with cost, profit column and total column. So C plus P is equal to, we will say transfer price or total price. Okay, so this transfer price here in this subtopic we call selling price as transfer price. Okay, this T is for transfer price, or you can even say total. So what will be there in the question? Information with respect to profit and loss. And what will you prepare in the solution? You will prepare three things in the solution. A process account with C plus P equal to T. Actual realized profit we will calculate. Okay. और इसके साथ हम लोग अनरियलाइज्ड का कॉन्सेप्ट भी समझेंगे, ठीक है, दोनों साथ में मैं आपको सिखाऊंगी, ठीक है, एंड स्टॉक वैल्यूएशन फॉर बैलेंस शीट, ओके, so this is the first sum. Just see, I have done the important highlights of the sum also. First, a company produces Y product which passes through two processes, which is completed and transferred to finished stock. Even if they don't tell you this, you know the last process goods is always transferred to finished goods stock. The data relates to June 2015. You have process 1, process 2 and finished stock. Okay. Then opening stocks दिया है आपको 5,000, 12,500 and 2,000, 20,000. Okay. So we know opening stock is what? 30. Correct now? Opening stock is what? Next, direct material debit, direct wages debit, factory overheads debit. Process costing में total cost is only up to manufacturing expenses. Okay, yeah. Closing stock is given to you. Okay, yeah. Closing stock होता है credit. Okay. Profit on transfer price to next process. So this is your profit percentage, 20%, 20%, and then it is dash. Inter-process profit included in opening stock. So in the first process, there is no opening profit element in opening stock, but in this third, in the second and the third process, there is an element, okay, of profit in opening stock. तो एक चीज याद रखना स्टूडेंट्स, अगर ओपनिंग स्टॉक में प्रॉफिट है, ओके, तो क्लोजिंग स्टॉक में भी फिर हो, अगर ओपनिंग में नहीं है तो फिर क्लोजिंग में भी, okay. Stock in process is valued at prime cost. Yeah, please pay attention to this. Yeah. Stock in process is valued at prime cost. You know what is prime cost? Na? Cost sheet के हिसाब से. What is prime cost? Direct material, direct labor, direct expenses. ये तीनों को कॉपी करेंगे तो अपने को prime cost मिलता है. Right? Okay. तो याद रखना. You have to make a process account in sync to cash. आपको प्रोसेस अकाउंट बनाना है, लेजर बनाना है, लेकिन उस लेजर को कॉस्ट शीट के फॉर्मेट में बस ये है. वाई? बिकॉज मैं अलग से वर्किंग नोट नहीं करूँगी टू कैलकुलेट माई कॉस्ट. आई विल नॉट डू दैट. वी विल सेव, वी विल लर्न हाउ टू सेव टाइम. ओके, तो इन द फॉर्मेट हम लेजर बनाएंगे और उसको कॉस्ट शीट के स्टाइल में लिखेंगे सो दैट अपने को अलग से वर्किंग नोट में बनाएंगे. ओके, सो दैट मच टाइम विल बी सेव्ड. Finished stock has been valued at price at which it is received from process to. Okay, fine. Sales during the period is 4,50,000. Fine. Prepare a process cost account showing profit element at each stage. Okay, and actual realized profit. Let's see. Okay, to start with the question, prepare this. I hope the question is clear to everyone. Acknowledge it in the chat box. Question समझ में आया? That is very important. Try and understand the question. Okay, so this is my process account, which I will be solving in the style of a cost sheet. Okay, the process one. Particulars, cost column, profit column, and total, or you can write transfer also. एक ही बात. Cost, profit, total. Okay. क्या निकालना है अपने को? प्राइम कॉस्ट. भूलना मत. ओके, सो हाउ डू गेट प्राइम कॉस्ट? या दिस इज रॉ मटेरियल, मतलब यू कैन इवन राइट इट डायरेक्ट मटेरियल, डायरेक्ट वेजेस, डायरेक्ट एक्सपेंसेस नॉट देयर इन द क्वेश्चन, सो दिस आई कॉल इट एज prime cost of goods produced. To be more specific, as per cost sheet, as per process costing. So raw material, there is no element of profit in raw material. 63,000. Direct wages 37,000. Obviously, there is no element of profit. Element of profit is only in opening stock. Okay, हाँ, वो भी first process में नहीं है. There is no element of profit in the first process. इसलिए see the profit column is going blank. Okay, prime cost of goods produced. can use these abbreviations. This is known as prime cost of goods produced. So add it. 63 plus 37 is 1 lakh. Now see, opening stock is debit, na? Matlab you are adding it. And closing stock, instead of writing on the credit side, I'm writing it in the debit side only, but I'm subtracting. Okay, so please pay attention to these minute details. So this I am adding, and closing stock I am subtracting. So like this. Okay. Opening stock is how much? 5,000. And they have said there is no element of profit. So कुछ भी नहीं. So total is also 5. Closing stock is how much? 15,000. What did I tell you just now when I was discussing the question? अगर opening stock में profit नहीं है तो closing stock में भी नहीं होना चाहिए. Okay? Yeah. So 1 lakh plus 5,000 is 1 lakh 5,000, and 1 lakh 5,000 minus 15,000 is 90,000. Okay? One more important thing, students, yeah. Stock in process. मतलब WIP stock. Okay? Then you get your prime cost. Add factory overheads to it. Factory overheads is 20. So 90 plus 20 is 1 lakh 10. Factory cost of goods transfer is FCOGS, factory cost of goods transfer. You can even be more specific here. Wait, I'll tell you. You can be more specific. ये सब थ्योरी के लिए आपको याद रखना है. All these things, for the purpose of theory, you have to remember this bifurcation. Prime cost of goods transferred. Okay. Then factory overheads add करो. Okay. तो उसके बाद there is no admin overheads. There is yeah. Okay. There is no selling and distribution. Obviously, for process costing, cost is only up to manufacturing expenses. Add gross profit to it, and we will get the transfer price. ठीक है. तो आपको भी देखो फॉर्मूला जस्टिफाई हो जाता है. ये C, ये P और ये Q ट्रांसफर प्राइस, और आप इसको SQ बोल सकते हो सेट. ठीक है. Okay. Clear everyone? Is this part clear to everyone? Please acknowledge it in the chat box. Acknowledge it in the chat box. Is this clear? If we look into the profit percentage, just check. See, profit percentage on transfer price to next process. कितना percent दिया? 20%. Right? So 20% on transfer price value. Okay. So that's what I just told you right now. 20% on transfer price. तो ये है मेरा transfer price. अभी मैंने बताया ना, it keeps your concept C plus P is equal to T transfer price. ये base है, base is always 100. Okay, so if this is 100, this is 20, then this will be obviously 80. And then cost of the farm. Okay, 10,000 into 100 divided by 80. 1,37,500. And the difference is profit. Minus 1,10,000, 27,500 is the profit. Okay. So this completes my debit side. It's easy, just try to sink in with caution. Raw material, direct wages gives me prime cost of goods produced. Our opening stock less closing stock will give me prime cost of goods transfer. At factory overheads, it will give you factory cost of goods transfer. At the profit percentage, you will get your transfer price. Okay? And now come to the closing side. Okay? So the balancing figures will be transferred to the next process, that is process 2. Okay? So the balancing figures are 1,10,000, 27,500 and 137,500. Okay, so the first process is obviously easy because opening stock में profit element नहीं था, इसलिए closing stock में भी नहीं था. But the second process रहता है, okay, profit element है. So I'll take you to the question here. Inter-process profits included in opening stock is nil, but in the second process it is 90,500. Okay, start with process 2. Make process 2 account. Okay, cost profit total. The output of first process is becoming the input for the next process. See, output of process 1 is now the input of process 2. Okay, yeah, don't forget that. Then to raw material, even if you write here, to process 1 account chalega, because it's a, or you can write to transfer from process 1. That is also okay. There's no problem in it. Instead of writing to raw material input, you can even write to transfer from process. Okay. Same cheese, debit your raw material, debit your wages. Take the total. 1,37,500 plus 20,000 plus 30,000. 1,87,500. Total the cost column. 1,10,000 plus 7. 1,10,000 plus 50 is 1,60,000. Okay. Understanding the debit side is damn important. It's very, very important. Understanding the debit side. Yeah. Opening stock कितना है? Now remember students, ध्यान दो. आपका transfer price कितना है? Total ID. Yeah. Just pay attention what I'm writing. What's your total? 12,500. Okay. और प्रॉफिट एलिमेंट कितना बोला है उसमें? 2,500. ठीक है, और अपने को कॉस्ट निकालना. तो आई विल गो रिवर्स एरो. तो रिवर्स एरो मीन्स मैं माइनस करूंगी. सो 12,500 में से 2,500 इज द प्रॉफिट एलिमेंट. सो बाकी का 10,000 जो बच गया वो कॉस्ट है, ओपनिंग स्टॉक का कॉस्ट प्राइस है. ठीक है, am I clear? Is this clear? This is very important. Is this clear to everyone? 12,500 is the transfer price of opening stock. उसमें से बोला है 2,500 is profit element. So 10,000 is the cost. Okay. And you have to calculate closing stock. Now they have said So last we discussed was opening stock 12,500. I told you 12,500 is the transfer price, 2,500 is the profit element, the difference 10,000 is the cost price. Okay, I've showed a reverse arrow. Reverse arrow means I'm subtracting. Okay, what did I tell you? If there is opening stock no profit, then closing stock will be there will be profit. Okay, yeah, that is very important. You have to pay attention. Okay, so what have they said? Closing stock is valued at prime cost. Okay, so this is my prime cost here. Okay, so see if you can see in green, I have showed you cross multiplication sign. Okay, so you will cross multiply, you will get the answer. Okay, so this is 20,000. When you cross multiply, you get 2933. You can check 1,87,500, 1,87,500 into just a minute. 87,500 into 20,000 divided by 1,87,500. See, 2933, that is the profit element in my closing stock. Okay, same logic, 20,000 may say 2933 is the profit element. So the difference minus 20,000, the difference 17,067 is my cost. So this calculation is very, very, very important. Is the calculation clear to everyone? यहाँ तक calculation सबको समझ में आया? Opening stock where there is profit element, so closing stock where there has to be profit element. And in inter-process transfers, closing stock profit element is calculated on the basis of prime cost of goods produced. Okay, clear about this? Then add less the items, you will get prime cost of goods sold transferred. Add factory overheads to it, you will get factory cost of goods transferred. Okay, add profit to it, you will get your transfer price. कोई manageable at the same concept. Cost plus profit is equal to transfer price or total repricing. Okay, the profit is on transfer price. So transfer price is the base, so that is 100. Profit is 20, so cost is 50. So you have to cross multiply. Yes. This indicates cross multiplication. Yes. Don't forget. Cross multiply karo, you will get the answer. Okay. 2,04,000 into 100 divided by 50. Transfer price is 2,55,000. So difference is my profit element, 51,000. Close the debit side, and you will get the balancing figure on the credit side. That's your transfer. Output transfer to finished goods stock. Process 1 का output is transferred to process 2. Process 2 का output is transferred to finished goods stock. Okay. This is the balancing figure which you will get, and that's it. Very important, right? Very, very important. The whole sum is same. There is no tedious calculation. Whatever calculations are there, that is pertaining to the opening. And last, make this ledger, finished goods stock account. So जो भी है transfer, this will become, this will go to the next process, finished goods stock. So you can write to transfer from process to it. Like this. To transfer from finished goods the debit side. To transfer from process to account. Okay. You can, if you want, you can even do that direct material, direct labor. But hey, no, there is no direct material, direct labor for finished goods stock. Obviously, कैसे होगा आपका finished goods बन चुका है. Maybe if you want to write in that manner, in that fashion of cost sheet style, you can write the column will go blank. Then direct material, direct labor is not there. फिर आता है आपका prime cost of goods produced. Then opening stock. Okay, same logic है. 20,000 opening stock है, उसमें से 5,000 profit element है. तो जो difference है 15,000 वो opening stock का cost price. ठीक है. Same logic is for closing stock. Closing stock is valued at prime cost of goods produced. Okay. So price multiplier divided by asset. So 2,55,000. No, asset element. So 78,067 into 35,000. Yeah, welcome back, students. So where will we? Yeah, we were doing this closing stock value calculation, right? So opening stock में there was profit element. So I have told you if there is a closing stock में भी profit element होगा. Okay. And how is closing stock calculated? It is calculated on the basis of prime cost of goods reduced. Don't forget this. Okay. I had also told you कि इसके बाद आप ये step लिख सकते थे. Direct material, direct labor, prime cost of goods produced, and then you can write add opening plus closing. This is allowed. कर सकते हैं. But नहीं है इसके आए, do not write that step. And this you will get through cross multiplication. ठीक है. 78,067 into 78,067 into 35,000 divided by 2,54,000 transfer price. So 10,715 is my profit element. Round of good. Okay. So 35,000 में से 10,715 आपका profit element है. जो बच गया उसको subtract करें. That is your cost. The closing stock value of cost. Okay. कितना है? 24 to 84.9 into 285. ठीक है. ये बेसिक से इसको बोलना है. Then sales finished goods is sold. Total go on the credit side. Okay. Total is given 4,50,000. Transfer price is for 4,50,000 है. मतलब ये आपका sales price है, selling price. Okay. This is your selling price. Okay. अब इसमें से we have to remove the profit element. Okay. We have to remove the profit. 4,50,000 क्या है आपका selling price है. तो C plus P is equal to S. तो ये आपको दोनों में से एक भी मिल जाएगा. I will get the other. Okay. Just trying to relate it like this. So do this working for calculating the profit element in sales. So 2,55,000 now we just calculated profit is how much? 78,067. So 4,50,000 पे कितना cost multiply. Okay. 4,50,000 into 78,067 divided by 1,55,000. So the answer is 1,37,767 is my profit element in 4,50,000 selling price. Write it here. working note number. Credit side, students. The same logic. 4,60,000 में से 1,37,765 is profit. जो बच गया difference is just cost. तो इसको बोलते हैं cost of sales. This is called as cost of sales. Sales at cost price. Okay. Yes. 3,12,000 to 34.7. Round of 30, make it to 36. Okay, so I hope this part is clear to everyone. Sales million, close the ledger, up to gross profit range. Okay. Now close the ledger and the balance sheet will go as GP. Is it clear to everyone till here? समझ में आया? Basics क्या है? You have to make a process account but in sync with cash flow. Okay. Why am I doing this? So that you don't have to do writing notes or calculating closing stock with capital questions. So that is why I included this easy one. इससे आपका वर्किंग नोट का जो एफर्ट्स रहेगा एवरी वर्किंग नोट एवरी लेजर दैट विल बी eliminated. Okay, so this is what they have asked. The process account will move here. Next, they have asked you to calculate unrealized profit, realized profit, actual realized profit. So make this comma actual realized profit. इसमें क्या होगा ना स्टूडेंट्स, अगर कभी आपको एग्जाम में अगर सपोज अनरियलाइज प्रॉफिट भी पूछा, ओपनिंग स्टॉक में कितना है अनरियलाइज प्रॉफिट, क्लोजिंग स्टॉक में कितना है अनरियलाइज प्रॉफिट, if such questions are asked to you, okay, because your paper pattern is going to be MCQs. So if they ask you these minute details, so you should be able to calculate it. Okay, that is why my format is in this one. The actual profit के साथ आपका unrealized profit and opening and closing stock भी calculate हो जाएगा. So process 1, process 2, finish with stock account. Then these are the gross profits we have calculated as per process account. 27,500, 51,000, and 2,10,000. Okay. In the first process, there was no profit element in opening and closing stock. Okay. So the actual profit was same, 27,500. Okay. In second process, opening stock profit was 2,500, which was given in the question. Closing stock का नहीं दिया था, so that we have calculated cross multiplication. And the basis of prime cost of goods produced. So gross profit plus opening stock minus closing stock will give you actual realized profit. Okay. Same for the last process. 2,10,000 is my gross profit. Opening stock profit is 5,000 given in the question. Closing stock profit was not given in the question. We calculated it through cross multiplication. And the difference is actual. That's it. Okay. Then just total them every column separately. Okay. And then this is the third part of the question, which is not asked, but you should know because this is there in your syllabus. This is very easy also. Okay, up the syllabus closing stock valuation for consumer stress. Very simple. You just have to say what is the cost price of your closing stock. That's it. Okay, that's it. So I will show it to you. Here are तुम्हारा First process, yeah. ये आपको कैसे मिलेगा बताती हूँ. See, this is the cost column. Closing stock cost कितना है? 15,000. Like this. Process 2. Closing stock cost कितना है? 1,17,067. Yeah. And to finish stock. Closing stock cost कितना है? 24,285. That's it. You just have to show it. That's it. See? 1, 2, and then total it. तो आपके बैलेंस शीट में क्लोजिंग स्टॉक कितना होगा वैल्यू वाइज 56,350. ओके, वो पूछा कि at what what will be the total of your closing stock in the balance sheet. So this will be my total of closing stock in the balance sheet. This balance sheet में तो मैं finished goods का closing stock लगाऊंगी ना. Process 1 process 2 अलग अलग नहीं होगा. Am I clear to you? Is this sound clear to everyone? Please just acknowledge it in the chat box. The question is clear to everyone.